How's your interactions with others? When you're interacting with people, are you creating positive experience? Or are you creating negative experiences? Because you're in control of those. Even if somebody's in a bad mood and they're talking to you, you can shift that or change that with your response. And I think a lot of people don't realize that you hold that power and you hold that key. You can create positive interactions or better interactions, even if it's a negative situation. And most people just don't think about that. So, in your day to day life, start thinking about having more positive interactions with others, whether it's, being in a grocery store and, maybe you're frustrated because there's a big long line. I was just at the grocery store. I didn't realize it was Super Bowl, which is absolutely hilarious. I just thought I would quickly run in, run out, and I wasn't able to. So I could choose in that moment to be very, very frustrated and aggravated, or I could try to make the best of the situation and just start chatting with people, make light conversation, and, at least leave the grocery store not frustrated, not aggravated, not standing there, frustrated because obviously they didn't have enough cashiers on in that moment. Or I could choose to shift that situation and shift my mindset, make it more positive, and allow the interactions with others just to be more positive. So I left the grocery store. The lady in front of me was smiling. The people behind me were smiling. I was smiling, and it was just better for the cashier. So again, that's just a small example of what you can do in your life, but day-to-day interactions are important. Whether you're a parent and you're going to see a teacher, whether you're around other parents, or maybe you're interacting with your children, or for me, interacting with my aging parents sometimes really, really challenges me, and I have to think about those interactions with them and how do I have positive interactions with them. Or maybe it's at work. I was a district sales manager for years. I've just changed careers, which I've shared with you on this channel. And so I would be intentional a lot of times about how to have good interactions with my staff, how to be mindful about that. Even if it was a difficult conversation you had, you could still be mindful about having a positive interaction, or an interaction that doesn't leave the person feeling poorly. And I think that those are important nowadays. I don't think that people think about that enough. A lot of people are stressed out, they're overwhelmed, they're just kind of coasting through life, or they're just busy going through life, and they're not thinking about how all of those interactions that you have, why is this causing me frustration? Ask yourself that. Why was my response to that like that? Ask yourself that. And try to change your responses and change the outcome of those. It will help you in the future have a better day. You'll have a better week because you're having more positive interactions. You'll feel healthier. You'll feel better about yourself. You'll feel better about your interactions. And the environment around you will just be more positive. So I just want to leave you with that. Your interactions with others every single day has a huge impact on your health, mentally, physically, and spiritually, and you own that. So if you're going throughout the day and you're frustrated, you're stressed out, you're aggravated by everything around you, stop and pause and be mindful and try to figure out, why is this bothering me? Why is this shifting my mood? Why is this making me feel this way? And then try to change your response. Change your emotions. And then you can change your interactions, because if you're stressed out and frustrated, say, while you're driving to work, then you get to work, then you start interacting with others, you've already got this stressful, anxious vibe going on, and now you've just brought that into the workplace. Then something minor might happen and it feels like a major, and now you have shifted into a negative space, which is not healthy for you. So I just want to encourage you, just be mindful about your interactions with others, even the small ones. They will affect you. It's important to be healthy. It's important for you to care for yourself, so that you can care for the others that you really love in life. All right, so I just want to leave you with those thoughts today. Have a great day and take care.